everybody. I'm going to be doing a quick little video on all of our templates. So all of our kits come with beautiful templates that you trace before you get started with the painting process. So I'm going to give you an example today so you know how this works. This is a very full and beautiful painting that's filled with lots of awesome shapes. So we never let that intimidate us because we have lots of beautiful templates. So here we go. We're going to start with the first one. I always have a pencil to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and position my elephant right here on the side of the canvas. And we'll go ahead and do this first with the pencil. And if you need glasses, it helps. All right, to have those on. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start to trace around this whole shape. So the pencil is very forgiving with this process, so I always recommend doing this first. So if it happens to slip a little bit, then or if you have to rework something, then it's obviously much easier with the pencil. All right, so that is the first basic shape that we have. And I want to make sure that you can see that, so I'm going to pull this a little bit closer. Okay, so that is the basic elephant shape. Then we have a little sunflower. So basically in this particular pattern, there's just a little bit of freehanding. The elephant is holding a little bouquet here of all these different flowers. So I'm going to start here, but I'll have to do a little bit of freehanding. But I'm going to go ahead and position my sunflower here. So now we have our sunflower done. And let's see, we have a few feathers that we can add into the mix. And I think I want to have those come down about here. Actually, I've got a little ear I need to work in. That's interesting. Okay, so that is going to basically be like a parenthesis, shape of a parenthesis. All right, so a quick little sketch on that. Basic parentheses there, very simple. And then I want to go ahead and have my little feather come down right about here. All right, there's a cute little feather. And then we have roses too. So I'm going to give you a couple of options on the roses. We have 3 different sizes with this package. So big, medium, small. And you can certainly use a variety of all these. I also feel like sometimes it's easier just to freehand these on. But some people really enjoy the template all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and keep positioning these on. This does give you your nice little spiral in the center as well. All right, so let's do a few more. I'm going to do some with the template and then some without. There's a medium size. All right, and then let's do small. Okay, so we have a lot of variety happening now. And now I can also work in a few smaller flowers and patterns. We've got leaves. And so leaves to me are very simple. That I just do, like I make a parentheses and then another parentheses. And then there's my little leaf shape. Or you can make it a little bit more like the letter V. So it's kind of a curvy letter V. Now the main thing I want to make sure that happens is everything that's in the foreground is out in front, and then everything that's in the background is in the background, and then that way you kind of know where your positioning is. So I had a little bit of some shimmying around here with the feather and the ear, so it's a good thing I started with my pencil first so that I know that it's all going to fit into the space. The other thing I want to work on is a little bit of a nuance here with the tusk. So I'm going to go ahead and take this tusk all the way. The template had a little reference here, but I'm going to go ahead and take the tusk right there to the edge. And then it's actually a little bit wider than this. I'm going to go ahead and connect that to there. So there's going to be my actual tusk shape, and I'm going to erase this middle line in here. And then that will actually be my tusk right in there. And then that's the little mouth that comes in around that. So starting to get some firmness of where I think things are going to go, so that I can go ahead and start to do a Sharpie overlay over this so that I know where everything is. Also, let's freehand in a few roses. So basically freehanded roses are just like lumpy circles. And I can just fill those in. That's why I say sometimes with the roses, to me, it's just easier to go ahead and freehand those in. And these are just little leaves. Just kind of filling in that bouquet. And then I said there was a little bit of freehanding with the stems that come in here. So I'm going to do a little stem here and a little stem there. A little crisscross on that. And then we'll firm up the rest with paint. All right, so now that we've got this in, this will give you a lot of confidence. You can come back in over the top with your Sharpie. So again, things that come in the front, all the little leaves here will come in front. So part of the lines that are with the elephant will drop away because that's going to come in behind that. So I'll make sure and do everything that's with my bouquet out in front here. And then of course the feather will be here in front. To me, the Sharpie is a really nice touch because it really helps you see your work as you paint. And then that way, even if your paint happens to overlap a little bit, you still never lose that reference of where the shape is. There's that tusk. Are we good on time? Almost. Got one more minute before I run out of time on this. Alright, but you get the general idea here. Basically just continue on with Sharpie all over the entire rest of the design, and then we'll be all set with our trace that is ready to go before we paint. So yay! So that's how we do our basic tracing using our templates. And then I'll see y'all later today as we paint at noon. See you soon.